Hey guys and gals, it's Panda Thug, aka Nevermore here, and this is my YouTube channel where I'm going to be talking about all the games that I love. I've been a gamer all of my life. It was my earliest passion and it's something that will be part of me for the rest of my life. Some of my earliest memories are playing regular Nintendo games like Castlevania, Joust, and Contra, but what really got me hooked was the Super Nintendo era, and holy ballsack did we have some amazing titles then. Things like Zelda to Mortal Kombat, Final Fantasy, Donkey Kong, Street Fighter, and my favorite, Mega Man X. While I would maintain a console for a generation or two, I moved on to computer gaming and frankly, haven't looked back since. It started out with Warcraft Tides of Darkness, StarCraft, which I logged a disgusting amount of hours on, mostly in custom-made maps, and Diablo 2. The first time my druid transformed into a werebear, my dick was rock hard for a solid week. Those early years were rough, though, for my computer gaming career. All the loot would be gone by the time my computer stopped lagging after doing a bail run. I remember having a computer so shitty that during raids in World of Warcraft, I had to face the ground just to be able to cast. Which brings me to MMOs, but my first love was not World of Warcraft. It was Lineage 2. It boasted great graphics, insane class options, and so much grinding that it is my opinion this is why bots were invented in the first place. And thank fuck that Lineage 2 came out well before World of Warcraft did, because my god would they have suffered a crushing, the likes of which we would not see until Overwatch vs. Battleborn. So World of Warcraft is out, my best friend starts hyping it up saying I should get into it, tells me about hunters, and I ask, can I tame a dragon? He tells me, maybe? He was a fucking liar. But I log on his beta account and make a night elf. Long story short, whilst questing, I fell off Teldrassil with zero way to get back to my character. Gee, thanks, Blizz. But WoW finally released and I was there. Hunter was my first character and I maxed it out and began raiding. It was this amazing thing to be part of something that felt so much bigger than yourself. And in part, it's why I kept raiding for so many years. Sometimes in amazing guilds, sometimes not so amazing. Nearing the end of Vanilla WoW, I made a Warlock because Shadowbolt looked pretty badass. I made him Destruction. He became my main, and he's been Destruction every expansion since, because that is my shit. Bale, the Lord of Destruction? Bitch, please. Bale don't know about me. While the game isn't what it used to be, it still holds a place in my heart. I remember those amazing nights we would wrap up a raid, me, some real life friends and guildies, log off WoW and play some Dota and Warcraft 3. I can't tell you what those memories mean to me. I first played Davian, the Dragon Knight, and was hooked after the first game. I don't think it was Dota itself, but more the MOBA genre that really sank its claws into me. After Dota was Han, or Heroes of Newerth. A bit of a Dota ripoff, but with new heroes of their own design, with better graphics and UI since it wasn't tied to the Warcraft 3 map editor anymore. My favorite hero of their design was Artesia, and with her Arcanist skin that makes her look suspiciously like Kael'thas from WoW, I was unstoppable. Now some of you may be wondering, didn't League of Legends come out before Heroes of Newerth? And you'd be right, and as will be the case later on, I simply wasn't interested in it when it first came out. I can't really put my finger on what stopped me from diving headfirst into League, but eventually I got over it and gave it a real shot. League is a great game, or was, depending on how you view it in today's terms, but it wasn't so great for the new player. My first champion I purchased was Kennen. He was awesome. A ninja that wielded lightning? Who could ask for more? My second champion purchase was Vhagar, the tiny master of evil. What a champion. To this day, there are two reasons I will log on League of Legends. ARAM and Vhagar. Bravo, Riot. Bravo. At some point, my best friend got me to try Smite. As he did other games I was hesitant of checking out. It seems to be a pattern here, but I played and felt it wasn't for me. The hero and god grind in League of Legends and Smite is really off-putting. After all, variety is the spice of life. Care to guess how many games it took back then to unlock a new god or champion? Entirely too many. And you could take your rotating free-to-play list and shove it right up your ass. Between that and the daunting new camera angle, I walked away from Smite. During this time, I'd be playing things like WoW, Diablo 3, or Path of Exile, until out came Heroes of the Storm. I know I'm skipping Dota 2. I played a few games and just wasn't into it anymore. Denying creeps never appealed to me, and the new skin loot chest system was awkward and seemed arbitrary, almost put in simply to manipulate, which wasn't attractive. So I played Heroes of the Storm, or HOTS, a lot. I played lots of HOTS, folks. Currently over 5,000 games played, and holy fuck, I don't even know if that counts beta. It just might be my favorite MOBA period. I have like 3 problems with it, but other than that, the game is superior. Like a masterclass in how to take something and really make it your own. Also, the first MOBA that I would play ranked in, and was a great experience that can give you much better insight into who you are as a player and how best to improve yourself. So I have this great MOBA, but my best friend is still playing Smite. So after some long, indeterminate amount of time, I think around patch 4.6 or 4.7, I stepped back into the game and gave it a real shot. And it was worth it. It took time and perspective for me to appreciate how Smite is different from Dota, Han, or League. And I had that perspective from playing Heroes of the Storm, because it too is different from Dota, Han, or League in its very own way. So I don't play ranked in Smite, but I don't have the urge to like I did in Heroes of the Storm. Just like in Dota, Han, or LoL, I can appreciate the game and enjoy it in simple non-competitive modes, even though I'm competitive. I hate the surrender option, and rarely will oblige if I had my way. I don't like the ward meta, and I think relics are kind of stupidly overpowered like spells were in League of Legends. But I still really enjoy the game, even if high-res is fucking me sideways for the skins I want. Bunch of scummy pricks. But to be fair, it's not like they invented fucking their customers for skins. Just about every MOBA does that, except sorta Heroes of the Storm, but that's a special case in a way. And that's a conversation for another time. So this was a somewhat brief history of my gaming career. I tried to focus on the important bits, but I left out plenty of games for sure. This is who I am. X-Raider, Dungeon Crawler, MOBA vet. I hope I've given some perspective on what kind of gamer I am, and hope we can enjoy some games together. Please hit the subscribe button, because I will be pumping out more content regularly, mostly on MOBAs. And if you want to talk, comment on the video or catch me on Twitch. Thanks again, and see you in queue.